morning, guys. I'm about to go up to get the kids. Oh, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, by the way. There. I just did one of my book things. I forgot to do what I'm reading for this winterween. I know yesterday I talked about it. And yeah, this book, I'm gonna do this book, and this book, and this book. Anyways, those are the books I'm gonna read this week. I'm about to go get the kids up for school. Well, May's anyways. And my husband just left. He's doing a presentation thing. And he's all looking sharp. Had the ironing board out and everything. All right, let's get this party started. All right, friends, we're outside. May's is buttoned up. Sadi.
That's
Something Marquise would have said when he was younger. Anyways, we're outside waiting for the bus. I just brought some compost out.
What are you stepping at?
The lid of that thing so it doesn't blow away. I'll bring it in the house when I go. Ooh, it's cold out, but my phone only says it's 2 degrees. Like it's above 0, but feels like -4 because there's a breeze. The high of 2, low of -4 today. But I did get wood in the fire. It was just coals though, so it hasn't caught yet. It's smoking. She's smoking maize. Oh, anyways, it's Friday. It's very exciting. Cheese pizza. All right, here comes the bus.
Cheese.
Mwah, I love you.
Love you.
Have a good day at school. So do you have crazy carpets at school?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. They can go pretty fast. All right, love ya. All right, lid. I carried compost out in. It was just some lettuce leaves and a broken taco shell, and I put the taco shell on top of the garbage bin now. Somebody will get it. Oh, all right. I'll go and while I was waiting for Maze to get up. Oh, the chimney's smoking. I don't know if you can see if I stand still. Yeah, a little bit. I must have caught. That's good. Yeah, my husband had to be up and out early, so he got up when I did, which I'm more of an early bird than he is. Oh gosh, what's going on here? I just want to show you, I came downstairs to a midnight baker. That's what I woke up to. Homemade cinnamon buns with cream cheese frosting. Yeesh, that must have been Mally. All right, I don't see flame in my fire, but it must be smoking enough that it's going up the chimney. I'm gonna go get my best friend and we'll go for a little jaunt. I did unload my phone while I was waiting for Maze to get out of the room of just that book Winterween TBR video. It's only like 9 minutes. I'll probably edit that when I come back in. And yeah. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bacon. Good morning, son. Did you have a good sleep? I missed ya. Did you dream about anything? Oh, you did? That's great. Just great. Yeah, just a second, Boris. I'm going to wake up your other sister. Mish. Bacon, bacon. Bacon, bacon. Wakey, wakey, Mish. I'll tickle her toes. I put your glasses on the TV. You gotta wake up. Somebody had a cinnamon bun that was on her dresser. Let's go, Boris. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's go outside. Convene with nature. Oh. Right. My fire is flaming now, so that's good. Oh gosh, I'm gonna open these blinds and go upstairs and try to edit that video real quick. Won't take long. It's all one shot, not like different pieces. And we'll be good. Good morning, Francis. You're looking dapper today. There was little birds out there when I was doing the feeding, but I'm sure the big ones will come soon enough. Oh, I should grab my water. Oh, that furnace. I'm hot. I'm gonna turn it down. I don't think it's even up, but I'll turn it down. Did you eat it that fast? Seriously? You better not throw up. I know you can buy those feeding trays to help slow him down. He's not that bad, but yeah. Anyways, we'll go up and do that. The kids, I'll give them another poke to wake up here in a bit. But my friends are fed. Boris is fed. I had my coffee. My phone was unloaded for that video. And I gotta edit one of my videos, like for this channel today too, because I think there's one scheduled for today, but yeah. Oh, son of a. There's 3 boy pheasants. There's 2 going over by the tree, and then there's 1 down here, and then there's Jessica running away. I'm just up here editing that book video. So, yeah, I don't know. I think over by that bush, is that maybe girl pheasants or something? Just hiding under the bush? I don't know. All right, I'm about to go out. Randall is out there hooting and hollering. Just a minute, Boris. I gotta get your leash. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Don't go anywhere, Randall. Oh, I gotta shut my door. Oh, I meant to untangle your dang thing. It's all wrapped around the tree. The bus should be here any friggin' second now. Mally's not going to school today. She has extreme cramps. Just yelled that the bus was coming. I thought it was, but now the girls are panicking. Maybe it stopped at the light. I'm sure I seen like the top of a yellow bus. Something's coming. So I was just in a friggin' t-shirt and her jacket in her arms. Sheesh. Something's coming. What is it? No, that's not the bus. Okay, shut that tight. Or I will. You go on out. Yes. Oh, the bus is coming now. What is it?
What?
I have to untangle his thing today. It's all twisted up. All right, it's Friday. Everybody have a good day. I love you. Remember your value, your power, you're loved. We're all powerful beings, Boris. We just forget. Oh, she dropped something. She's having a rough morning. A rough morning. Okay, all right. I don't think that they've even gotten back into the swing of things since the Christmas break, Boris. The Christmas break. And I can tell Misha's changing into a teenager, even though she's 12. Like, she's in high school now, or junior high. It's all one building, but you know the shift in children once they start to evolve out of the childish things. Not that she was super childish, but you know what I mean. She's hard to wake up in the morning. She wants to do her hair. She, all the things. Watches tutorials about things, and I don't know, just her. She doesn't go to hockey practices like she used to the past 2 years. I think she's only gone to 1 this year. Things like that. And it's like, oh my girl's growing up. But eventually, when they get in their 20s, they start to come back to you. Speaking from experience. They realize, oh, yeah, the teenage version of themselves that think their parents are lame. They're not so lame after all. Hey. Oh, I'm up here. here editing this video. Look at the hive out here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 pheasants, 1, 2 squirrels, 3 squirrels, 3 crows. They were all out there just a second ago. Yeah, whole bunch. Oh, and Randall's right there. Handsome guy. Just outside my window. Okay guys, I have not checked back with you guys in a few hours. It's 12:05. I got the dishwasher going. I have the wash finishing up. I edited 2 videos. One, my book video, one for my Nova Scotia living one. It was when I was making that boiled dinner. I wish I had some of that left. That was good. And Marquise loved it. I remember one time for his birthday, I let the kids pick what they want for their birthday, like a supper, and he picked boiled dinner. Yeah, boiled cabbage and salt meat and vegetables. Anyways, that's what I was editing this morning. And I listened to an audiobook this morning. It was a short one on Audible. It was free. It was by Flint Maxwell. It was called The Snow. And I had no idea what it was about. Oh, I gotta get the potatoes. It's right over here. I have the phone here so I don't have to jump up to get it if somebody calls, because that's always happens. Anyways, this Flint Maxwell story, The Snow, never read them before. The first book, I didn't realize it was a friggin' series, for God's sakes. It's a 5-book series. The first book is free on Audible. I listened to earbuds while I cleaned up the kitchen and did a few things. I should have brought you along, I just got distracted. It's about these, I'll probably do a video on my book channel too talking about this, but anyways, I just finished it. And it's about these 3 friends. They're in their 30s now, but they were friends, like childhood friends. They went through college. One was in the military, but was retired because he had a disability now. He can walk, but he has to use crutches or a walker and stuff. Another one is a retired firefighter because he had a traumatic event, PTSD and stuff like that. Another one is another guy. Anyways, they call themselves the 3 Amigos. The audiobook is only like 4 hours and some. It was really quick, and I always listen to it at least 2 times the speed. Sometimes it's more than that, depending on the story, depending on the author, depending on the narrator. Anyways, it took me an hour and a half to read. Anyways, this friend group, one of them is married and has twin kids, twin girls, I think. One of them is, like I said, the retired firefighter that is, he's retired because he has post-traumatic stress, and there was a traumatic event, and it kind of goes into detail why. Like, I can't imagine being a firefighter, honestly. Terrible. We need them, but terrible. The people around where I live, they're all volunteer, and I'm just like, anyways, they, ever since they were little, they were going to this cabin, like when they were boys, like the father would take, his son and the 3 friends up to this cottage for a week or a month or something in the summer. And, they have fond memories of that. Anyways, they try to recreate that in their 30s. They've been doing that as teens, in their early 20s, until, adulthood gets in the way. Dang adulthood. And now they're 30. One's home from the war. One has a family. The other one has a traumatic event from being a firefighter. And they go up to this little cottage. And it's July 4th. That's the thing. I had no idea. On the cover, it's a cottage. You'll see right here. A cottage, in a snowstorm. It takes place on July 4th. And And that's the thing. I had no idea what this book was about. I thought it was a haunting. It's not a haunting. Well, I guess kind of, but anyways. They get a little, they're drinking, having a good time, campfire and stuff. One of them falls over, and somebody from the lake, they're around this big lake, and there's not a lot of cottages. An older man, probably in their 50s, more like my age, and his 16-year-old son come over and invite them over for s'mores and stuff that evening, and they have a good time. So they end up going over. The older man's wife is there. She's really nice. They have a daughter who's in the last year of nursing, and anyways, they have a nice evening. They have some drinks. The older man takes him down to show him his guns in his gun cabinet, and all that sort of thing. They just have a nice evening. They go back to their house, and one of the friends wakes up the main point of view. This story is being told by Grady. He's the guy that's like telling the story. And at the beginning of the story, you find out the world has ended. So there must be some apocalyptic event. Anyways, I'm like, oh, okay. I have no idea that this was an apocalyptic story. I love those kind of stories. Anyways, one of the other friends wakes up the point of view guy to say, like it's 3 a.m. and there's snow everywhere. Of course, it's July 4th. They're not prepared for a snowstorm at all. Why would you be? And they're not renting this cottage. It's a family cottage. So they're not really prepared for winter, blizzard kind of thing. Anyways, it goes haywire. Outside, they hear voices calling. They see shadows. The traumatic event for the firefighter involves a young boy that passes away. He tried to save, and the boys out there yelling to him, and for the other ones have specific fears and regrets and guilt things calling to them. The people from the house, the cottage next door, it's not directly next door, but the closest cottage to them, two of the surviving kids, there was a 16-year-old kid and the girl that was in the last year of nursing, come over and say, oh, my dad just killed my mom, and we had to fight him off, and we came over, and like all this stuff. These guys are 3 sheets to the wind. They lock the door and struggle with all the things going on. Anyways, there's some casualties. I won't get into it in case you ever want to read it. The Snow by Flint Maxwell. And they stay there. The first night's the hardest. They start to get to know what the dangers are after they stay there for a few days. And eventually they branch off to another cottage on the lake. And I won't say any more in case you ever want to read it, but I'm just like, I had no idea. One, it was a friggin' series. It's like starting a new series. And the books aren't that expensive on Amazon. They're like $9-10, or you can get them on Kindle. I think you gotta pay for them, or Audible. You gotta pay for them. But I'm like, this is totally my kind of story. I love apocalyptic stories. I love zombie stories. I love EMP stories. I love nuclear disaster fallout stories. I love those kind of things. I had no idea that's what this is. I thought it was a haunted cottage in the woods. But I'm done the first book. I can mark it off my Goodreads list. I can, it's for that Winterween that I said I was doing. Because it has a picture of a cottage on the cover, so that would mark off one of the prompts. A picture of a house, or the word house on the cover. An audiobook or novella. Yeah, I didn't listen to it at night, but it was an audiobook. Yeah, anyways, I really enjoyed it. I give it a 4 out of 5. I'm not a big fan of novellas. I have to say that. I don't care for novellas because they're not long enough for me. I like big books, and I can't lie. I like big books that look intimidating, but that way you get to know everybody. You get to know the world. You get to know who you like. You get to know who you hate. You get to know the seasons. You get to know all the things. So normally I don't know if this is classified as a novella because it's over 200 pages, but it's not that long. Less than 250 pages anyways. Yeah. So after I was editing, I was listening to that while I was doing stuff. I got the laundry going, the dishwasher's going. I cleaned all my counters, swept my floors. I did all that sort of thing. I talked to Dad. He's coming out. He said a little after 1. It's 20 after 12 now. He's going to bring out his box of treats. Mally's home. She was like, do you want me to cook supper? I said, it's up to you. And we got chicken drumsticks, we got pork, and we got steak, and we got a package of hamburgers. She was like, how about a steak supper? I said, yes. So I didn't tell her I was doing this, but I thought I will just cook or get ready a pot of potatoes to cook to go with that steak supper. So she can fry up steak or whatever she wants to do with it. And I think I got a can of beans. I don't got no more corn, but a can of beans or peas or something green. And it can be steak, potatoes, and whatever. And I'll just wait for my dad to come out and have a nice visit with him. Maze has hockey this weekend. I'm telling you, I really like hockey, and I like that Maze is in hockey. Like, I'm not ever pushing him into any sport. Same with any of my other kids. My other kids were never really interested. Misha liked gymnastics. Mally and Messiah did ballet and dance and stuff for a few years until dang COVID hit, and then everything went to shite. And now after that, 3 years of that, they don't want to do nothing like that. So that's fine. I'm not going to make them. But I'm like, next year. The thing is, I wish it was right in the local town. It takes a lot of time and energy to have to do that, and I find it exhausting. So I love it when I'm there, but it just takes time and energy and money and gas and everything. I'm just like, if he wants to do hockey next year, I'll let him do it. If he wants to do this hockey, I'll let him do it. It's fine. But if he's like, he wants to do hockey, he doesn't care whether it's this or there's pond hockey he can do, which is just local to town. I'm like, let's friggin' do that. And I think it's less expensive too. This was over $700 to do this. And I mean, it's worth it. The opportunity and the games, but I'm like, oh my God. He has hockey practice on Saturday and a hockey game on Sunday, and it's over 45 minutes away. And I'm like, what kind of weekend is that for kids? I know that's what they got to do for hockey. I know. I just had no idea that it was shared between our town and another town. And I'm just like, I'm sick and tired. I can't wait for it to be done. I don't say that directly to him. I think he, he doesn't like it either. He really doesn't. So it's just a lot. To go to a practice or a game to a neighboring town takes over like 2 hours. And I'm just like, I have so much going on in my life. It doesn't seem like I'm a business person, that I have meetings here and there, that in my mind I feel like I have to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's hard. So I'm venting to you because you're an adult. I don't have kids on here. I think you understand what I'm saying. You're picking up when I'm laying down. I love it. And it's enjoyable while I'm there. I like it when I'm there, watching and seeing the enthusiastic hockey skater doing his thing. And I really do like it. Everything else I don't like. So I'm not going to say anything to him. If he wants to do that next year, we'll do it. But if he's like, well, the thing is, he wanted to do hockey this year because his friends were doing hockey the past couple of years. But all his regular daily friends aren't doing regular hockey anymore. They're doing pond hockey. I didn't know that when he joined this hockey. They're doing the pond hockey. And that's the thing. I'm like, I didn't know, Maze. I'm sorry. And he was fine with doing this hockey. But I got to stop peeling potatoes because that's probably too much as it is. I didn't know his friends were just doing pond hockey, which you still got to pay money because you got to rent ice. But it's not going to be as extravagant, and it's not going to be the travel. It's just there. I know Devin across the road used to do pond hockey. He broke his arm, poor thing. But, yeah. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I'm just hanging out with you guys today. I wanted to have a cup of tea and open some mail because I had mail to open. I just was reading the apocalyptic snow. It's not zombies. It's like specters, or it's like wraiths. If you know what I'm talking about. And show your greatest fear when you go outside or listen to them. And then I'm talking about Maze that has hockey this weekend. Yeah, that's how I got on it. Anyways, I gotta check the washing machine. That should be done soon. The dishwasher has 32 minutes left. I'm gonna rinse and have this sitting on the stove when Melly does the steak. She wants to do it. She did those dang cinnamon buns. I had one when I was editing. And yeah, I'll find a can of vegetables just to set it out so she knows. So, I'll be back. All right, fresh water, potatoes, salt. I brought the peelings out to the compost. I just wore my slippers, so I almost slipped a couple times. Don't do that again. Anyways, the house that those guys get to in that book, it's across the lake, which, you know, shouldn't be too far, but it's quite a trek because things happen and people might not make it, and etc., etc. Anyways, I get to this house, and it's an older lady. Well, she's not older. She's only like in her 50s. So she's not older. Older than them, I should say. Widowed. It's just her there. She has a generator. Her husband passed, but, you know, left her equipped. And they're talking about going to a ski resort that's close to them. I mean, it's not super close, but it's close, where they'd have vehicles there that can travel across snow, because it's like the whole world is covered in snow now. But I'm like, now I need to look into that friggin' series. Boris doesn't even care. I'm on the edge of my seat thinking, what's going to happen to these fellers? Doesn't even care. Anyways, I could go up and check my thing. I'll let Mally know I did those potatoes. I didn't even tell her I was doing them, but it's one last thing she has to do. Maybe some potatoes and some onions, like fried onions and the remnants of the steak. That's always good. Maziah's not the biggest fan. She will eat it, but it's not the biggest fan. But there's stuff in there that she could eat with not eating the steak. She likes pork. She likes chicken. She's okay with steak, you know what I mean? But, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I will wait down here that my kitchen's cleaned up. The rest of my house isn't too bad. It's my dad. He loves me no matter what. I could be a wart on the side of somebody's arse and he'd still love me because he's my dad, right? Anyways, I'll be back. Right, there's nothing else I can do. It's driving me crazy because I know it's just me. I want to get everything done immediately. Like, I want supper done in the morning so I don't have to do it this afternoon. I got the potatoes done. I even put them on the wood stove. Not that I have the wood stove blaring, just so they slowly cook that way, because I told Mally she has a bit of a cramps. And she said, do you want me to cook supper? And I said, yeah, sure, if you want to. And she opted for steak dinner. So I was like, I just need it done before the kids get home. Yep. Well, it's 12:38 and I'm feeling the crunch, even though it's all me. It's not her. It's all me. I have 3 packs of steak. 8.33. This pack was on sale. My husband had a rain check because it's not that this week. This was last week, I believe. He had a rain check from Sobeys. 8.33. It's 10.76 a kg. This one is 9.68. This one is 5.98. So cut them in half. 2, 4, 6. You can put them on here, cut it up. You got gloves so you don't have to handle the meat. There's a sharp knife and there's 2 knives, or 2 pans, and there's some oil here. Just come down and do it. But I'm not gonna harass her. I'm not gonna, come on, let's go. Pip, pip, you know. I'll leave it there an hour. She'll probably be down. It's just my own mind thinking, it's got to get done, it's got to get done, it's got to get done, it's got to get done. Oh. Here's the phone. I don't know who it is. Oh, that was that Dupixent, you know, the shots Maze and I take. They deliver it to our house, and they just want to schedule a time, so that's all scheduled for next week. Boris hasn't moved from the Chesterfield at all today. What are you going to do when I say we're going for a dub? I can't even say the whole letter. If I say I want to go for a dub, are you going to go? Anyways, Dad should be here soon. I'll go put some more wood in the fire. Wait for him, because I gotta wait for him, because I can't do anything until he gets here. It's 12:42. He said he'd be here sometime after 1. So, that's cool. Oh, this is done. Maybe I was off with the times. Is the washing machine done? It's done too. So, I gotta take out some laundry. I'm gonna open this, because it's gonna be hotter than the hinges. Let that cool off. I can empty that, but while I'm waiting for that to cool, I'll go rotate some laundry. All right, I only have like 3 towels to hang up, which is fine because I got room on these towel racks. Perfect. So 2 on that one, 4 on this one. So what do you think of that? Do you think anything at all? Probably not. Not right now anyways. All right, I sent a picture to Mally just like this to say, already. I don't want to be one of those pesky moms that like, you my name. Otherwise, I want to cook it. Just let me know. I want to cook it. The thing is, if my kids want to cook, I want them to cook because they learn how to cook. And it's more experience. Because she's the one that, oh, I hear her door. She's coming down. Exciting. Very exciting. Listen to the steps. Did you get my messages? She's doing it. She doesn't want me to film, but she's doing it. Exciting. Otherwise, you know, I would stand out there and do it. I don't mind doing it. I'm used to doing it, but she's doing it. Oh, guess who's here? Papa's here. Boris is having a conniption. Mally's cooking steak. Goodness, we'll have to come out. Ooh, that smells good, Mally. Stop it, Boris. Hi, Dad. Somebody's excited to see ya. Mally is too. My goodness, Boris. Heaven's sakes. He's excited. He knows his papa has treats for him. He knows. Oh, you gotta get it. Oh my goodness. I mean it. Alright, Dad's just gone to the John. I'll show you his haul so he can bring his box back. Sour neon worms, butter toffees, wafer cookies, watermelon slices, peach slices, chocolate sticks. There was 4 pops, but Mally opened hers. Barbecue flavored chips from Walmart. And look, he's been baking up a storm. Papa's homemade red velvet brownies. Delicious. Friggin' delicious. Cookie biscuit. These peppermint Oreo Aero bars. And a box of popcorn. Butter lovers flavor. Amateur de bière. How do you say that? How would you say it in French?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, right. Anyways, that's what he got for a haul. That's awesome. All right, friends, we just got back from our walk. It's not too cold out. Boris is eating snow. I mean, it's cold, but it's not like freezing out. Well, it's freezing, but it's not that freezing out. Anyways, Mally cooked up that steak. Dad came out for a visit. He just left about 20 minutes ago. Brought out his treats. I took out a steak and cut it all up for Maze because I know he'll want to eat when he gets home. There's potatoes cooked and there's a can of beans I got to open. Green beans. Yeah, I'm just thinking tomorrow Maze has a hockey practice. I think I told you that. And then a hockey game on Sunday. But it's Friday. It's Friday. And, yeah. Anyways, I'm tired now. I'm tired. I want to relax and be cozy the rest of the day. I need to go up and see if that video I edited is done exporting. It'll be posting tomorrow. I think it's the boiled dinner. And Maverick walking with that little walker. It was so adorable. My God, I missed them so much. We were talking to him last night on last night, maybe, or the night before on FaceTime, or whatever it is my husband has. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just waiting for Maze to get home. All right, is it the bus or is it a work truck? Oh, it's the bus. Thank the Lord above. I got my big old boots on now. I'll go in and warm up his plate. Open that can of beans if he wants beans with it. How was school? You wore your sneaks home, you ding-dong. Steak, spuds, and beans. Steak, spuds, and beans. Oh, I just wanted to show you this before we dish all up. There's the spuds, there's the fried onions, there's the green beans, and there's the steak. So, ta-da! All right, I'm just getting stuff ready. There's the leftover potatoes and steak. There's the leftover onions. There's a little beans left, not much. Just, I don't know who wants it. There's Zaya's plate. If she wants steak, if she doesn't have to have it. Misha's plate. And my husband's plate. I'm going to wrap them all up. Well, the girls should be here any second now. But this way I can get this stuff cleaned up because I need to relax. I have a smidge of a headache. And I just want to be able to put the leftovers away. Oh, Zaya. I had to show you what Zaya does with her food. She doesn't mind it all being touching. Some kids don't like things touching. She puts it all together, and I wouldn't be surprised if she put those fuzzy peach candies on top of it and still eat it. Come on, you've done stuff like that. Anyway, that's her steak and beans and potatoes, and added more pepper and stuff. That's her sup, compared to what it used to look like. But
I got an American quarter.
Really?
Yeah.
From where? That's Misha's.
I got it from...
You can use American money here, but it's not normal, like every day. She got an American quarter from the cafeteria. Well, that's exciting. What's the year on it?
1981.
1981. Hey, that's when my book that I just finished last night,
You can have it, right?
Disturb Not the Dream, was first published. What a coinky dink. Well, hey friends, it's Tracy from Another Day. I'm putting an ending on this video. My eyes were just watering. I wasn't crying, I assure you. Anyways, yeah, that steak dinner was delicious. Those onions, oh my gosh, it takes it up to another level. It really does. Mally did a fabulous job with that. And, yeah, anyways, that was a good day. I was just all, you know how I am sometimes. I just want, when I'm ready to cook the supper, I want to cook the supper. And I get a little neurotic about it. I can't help it. But yeah, that certainly helped out a lot. And she did a fabulous job. We had it all cleaned up. I don't see any more that I filmed for that day. It just went on to the next day. But this video is long enough. So I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. But if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So... okay, guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will. See you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.